We're going to talk about the number one factor in every single thing in life. It is literally mentality. And if you are a college student or a professional who is established in their career, or a stay-at-home mother of 2 children at home, whatever your situation, or maybe you're a child, maybe like 7-8-year-old child who wants to build something, I don't know, or you're in your 70s and you want to build a legacy, or you want to do something. This is what I do know. Your mentality is what will create if you're going to be able to do this. Now, we have to break it down. So I was watching a video the other day by Hermosi, and if you say to someone, build a legacy, I could say that to Hermosi, the guy, and he'd be like, I am. Right? But if I say it to someone who maybe has never built their own business or gone out and done something and had the grit to follow through and the grit to actually have it come to some sort of self-sustaining place, they might not know where to start. So you watching this, if this is something new to you, stick around, because I'm going to break down exactly step by step how to create a mentality for you to literally accomplish anything. So for starters, all the things in your life that take up your brain space, that don't serve you in a progressive, healthy way, I need you to take a pen and paper, and I need you to write those down on a piece of paper. Whether that's, my daughter's always complaining about something every time I talk to her, that's one thing. Whether that's my boss has always got some issue with whatever, that's another thing. Whether that's my partner and I don't communicate well, and I think about it constantly, and I need to have a great relationship there. Whether that's, I need to start moving and I just don't know what to do. Whatever it is that you think throughout your day that takes up your brain space, that isn't actually accumulating or equating to taking action for something progressive, I want you to write a list of all those things out. And what this is going to do is going to show you how much brain space you're wasting. And I want you to write this list out. Truly, write it out. And then I want you to write a list of things you love in your life. Now, this is a very common practice, but this is what's going to work for this. So write the things you love in your life that you need to keep in your life because they help you keep your sanity. Maybe that's getting up at 5 a.m. and meditating and reading. Maybe that's every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday you go to a meditation group that you just absolutely love going to, and it helps you keep your clarity in the direction that you're going. Maybe that's every quarter you go on a vacation with your family and it helps you to just clear your mind and connect with your family. These things that you absolutely love in your life, write those down. And what I want you to do here is I want you to look at your to lists, and I want you to circle the good ones individually. Circle them all and say them out loud to yourself. Keep those things. Those are great. They're adding to your life. And the other ones that are literally just taking up your brain space, equating to nothing other than you worrying, maybe just your brain on a treadmill going over and over and over and over the situation, but there's nothing you're doing about it. Or the things that are just kind of stagnant ideas that you're just mulling over. All those things that are just literally just taking up space in your head. What I want you to do with those things is I want you to take another sheet of paper, and for each one, write it down and write, what is the benefit of thinking about that and letting that be in my brain? And then I want you to write, it no longer deserves space in my brain. And I want you to do that for each item. And I want you to write why it no longer deserves space in your brain. So for example, if your boss is always complaining about something and for some reason you think about it, I want you to write, my boss is always complaining. It's taking up space in my brain. It's not helping me to think about it because there's nothing I'm actually doing about it. I'm literally just thinking about it. And it's taking up space and time of me. And I'm letting it because I'm choosing to think about it. Something like that. And then I want you to write what you actually want to accomplish here. Whether you're a mom in her 20s or 30s, whether you're someone in their career in your 40s and 50s, whether you're on the other end of your career in your 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. I know someone in there, he's 94. He's 94, and he coaches people on how to give speeches at my Toastmasters club. And he still says, I'm just starting out. So, and he's having a huge impact in people's lives. Because he's been in Toastmasters for like 35 years and he's helping people how to be more effective in speeches and speaking. This is something I want to do, so I go and do. So now, I want you to get a completely fresh sheet of paper. And I want you to write out the one thing, just one thing. So really think about this, that you want to do. You want to create an online business where you're making 5 figures from home a month. As a mom, as someone in their career, as someone who's older, it doesn't matter. Whatever your want is. Do you want to publish a book? Do you want to travel to 5 different countries and learn from each country? Like, what do you want to do? Now, do keep in mind, for me, I had to learn this as well, is if it's something I want to do that takes money, I have to create something else that creates money. So just keep that in mind, right? I don't know where you're at in your journey, but that is something to keep in mind. And with the things you want to do, whether that's connect with my family, connect with these people in my family, I have a list of 9 people. And those are my people. Aside from that, there are people who I encounter more than the other people. But those 9 people are on my list. Like, it's a priority for me. Like, priority for me to say, what's new? How you doing? How is work? What happened today? How's your, everything and anything. All the time I want to know. I want to be there for it. I want to see them. Visit, stay over, have that bond strong, talk about the weird topics. Those are the people that I dive deep with, like deepest with. And then there are other people who I am close with, but they are not on my priority list. Whatever it is that you are wanting to do, start letting those things, or that thing actually, just that one thing. For now, let's focus on one thing at a time. That one thing, have that one thing take up the space of these other things in your brain and in your time of your brain daily. Because if those things that are worrying and mulling over ideas and all this stuff that you're just thinking of, let's say it takes up 4.5 hours of your day, of your brain space, because that's what you're used to. It's become like your default. You need to undefault that default. And you need to recreate a new norm of thinking, how can I connect more with my daughter? How can I create a group of people who get together and paint every Saturday? You can do these things, but you have to start getting rid of the things taking up space in your brain that are equating to nothing. And you have to start filling your brain space and giving your brain attention to things that are actually going to add value and add thick with purpose in your life.